That's life. Everybody should watch that over and over again. To me, when you see young people, nobody gives a fuck. I'm sorry. Your friends can't help you. Your family actually can't help you. At the end of the day, like if you want to make something of your life, watch that, because the world goes like this. I know all your excuses, and some people have really good ones. It still doesn't matter. They go, get them the fuck out of here. There's just too many people. There's only so much room at the front of the plane. There's only so much room on the coast. There's only so much room that, there's only so many good views, and you got to compete for it. Otherwise,
well, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Nobody owes you. Nobody owes you anything.
Yeah, but that kid just didn't want it bad enough. You just want, he's looking for excuses.
That's fine, but guess what? The guy who really wants it badly, he gets that slot.
No, he's on the team.
Yeah.
He's on the team this year.
And you know what that is? I call that fair. I call it fair.
Of course. Well, the NFL's only fair.
My dad said that. One time I said that to my dad.
That's what's great about sports.
Yeah. You know what my dad said? One time he said, "As business, I don't know how you do it." And I go, "It's fair."
What business?
Show business.
Because
I wasn't getting jobs,
Yeah.
And I was getting a lot of rejections. And he said, "I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it. I think it's just a bullshit." My mother was like, "It's a crazy business. It makes no sense." I go, "It makes a lot of sense. It's actually very fair. Whatever you want to say."
Sometimes.
Well, whatever you want to say. The people that I know that become huge, like Bradley Cooper, they're so disciplined, and they leave nothing to chance, and they're detail oriented. When I look back at all my stuff, look, I'm talented, I've done well, but there are a lot of opportunities that, for whatever reason, and as I look at it back, it was because I didn't like acting as much. But you make whatever you want happen. I know that sometimes things aren't fair. I know that. I'm not saying that the world does. But I don't care. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No. It just doesn't. What are your excuses? Tell me. I'll give you, okay.
That's crazy. You realize that the first time watching Hard Knocks, though. It's been way worse.
I love it.
It's been way worse where guys who, in this season, and maybe it's just the Oakland Raiders, but usually they'll show you like a young guy who's like, he's on the cusp of making it, and they show his family, and you get so invested in this free agent. Like, God, I hope he makes it. And then you find out he gets cut. That's what happens to me.
I get so...
you get so invested in guys.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking cut. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then it didn't show it this season, but they used to show him cutting it. Used to show the coach sitting down.
I've seen that.
The camera's there, and he's like, it's just not going to work, man. We go through the numbers, and you didn't make... Like, that's as real as it gets, man.
I've seen that.
Oh, and too, it's the worst.
And the head coach does it.
Oh, it's so...
The head coach is the one who does it, right?
Depends who you are. Depends, though. Yeah, depends.
Because I don't forget,
they just told me, they're like, you just know, and they go, they knock on your door, like, get your playbook. Well, that's what happened. That's what happened to you. Yeah, get your playbook. But and there's a weird sense of relief too, because I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's a sense of relief, but it's also like, fuck.
That's a terrible, devastating thing though, to not make it.
Black and white, though,
Brennan and I were talking a long time ago, for anybody who's interested in being successful and stuff. No, but you and I were talking about, how, we both for a long time just missed in a lot of our life, and just keep changing your approach and keep going. And the one thing that we always talk about is, like, what's going on? What negative stuff is happening? What people are saying? What? Cool. I'll just keep going. You just keep going. It doesn't matter. You just keep going. Just keep getting better.
That's what's great about sports. It's pretty black and white.
But that's what I love about stand-up too, though, in a way.
It's pretty black and white.
You're either funny or you're not.
Either they're laughing or they're not. It's very black and white. And especially at Comedy Works. Comedy Works, this is why one of the reasons I love Comedy Works, Comedy Works won't let certain acts come there if they're not legit comedians.
I know.
The first year I was headlining, they wouldn't let me come in. You know that?
Yeah.
I had to go in on, I think it was a Wednesday night.
And they were right.
They were 100% right. I had to come in on a Wednesday night, do it one show, and then they went, we'll see where you're at, and then we'll see if we'll let you in next year and the year after that. Yeah. So I did that one night, just flew in for that. I remember Justin telling me this. Say, I know it's your hometown club, doesn't work that way. They need to see you in person to do one night, and that's to see if you can headline the following years. So I did that, then went on some other city, but I did that, got past, and then that's how I got.
That's what I say to weekend. That's what I say to a lot of young comics who want to open feature, and I know certain people who are friends, and I go, I don't want to showcase you yet because you're actually not ready to feature right now. Because what'll happen is the clubs are watching this,
Oh man!
And if you come in and you're not ready,
they're
you're itching, but you're not ready.
And it's gonna sit you so far back.
To a sold out crowd on a Saturday night, bring the money. You can't have silence.
Oh man!
You can't be working.
They do not play those major clubs. They do not play.
No.
Cobb's. You can go through the whole list. There's certain areas where if it's not going well, man, they're gonna change your approach.
Correct.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way. Not in a good way. You either have the goods or you don't. It's okay. It's what it is.
But you'll know.
Yeah.
The crowd's gonna let you know. It's not really up for debate.
Yep.
Like, oh man, I thought I did good. You know, man. There's no way.
They were talking. There was some debate among the SEAL teams, from what I heard, where the training is to get your trident is crazy because you go through buzz, but then you're invited into a commando unit. I guess they call you an FNG, a fucking new guy, and then you kind of have to prove yourself over the year. It's a long, long process. But they were saying that a lot of guys just they can't deal with the cold in the water, but most of our wars are fought in deserts now. They're not fought, But the guys were like also, but that's also part of mental toughness. And for whatever reason, your body can't handle it.
It's not for you.
It's just not for you.
No, because there's a guy who can.
Yeah. My neck is too long. I would
That's not
go
for
get
you, Bubba.
donuts and coffee
the
the first day. I can't handle the cold.
It's not for you.
But otherwise, I can handle everything else. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you'd make it if it weren't for the cold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the SEALs. Yeah. Because I can really dig deep right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.